I want to have a look here at this. It's a knife blade blank made by Szco, or basically it's a Pakistani made blade. There's not a whole heck of a lot you can say about it, like in the specifications. It's called the Szco Hunter, but it's just a Pakistani made blade. They refer to it as stainless steel, like that's all it says about that. And by now, really, you don't really have to go into the whole stuff about Pakistani made blades, because everybody says the same thing. It's kind of hit or miss, and I'm going to show up close what this blade actually looks like. And this thing retails for just a little over 20 Canadian dollars, and I got mine from Amazon, and this is exactly how it comes to you. You get a little white box like this, and then it's got the part number there, so that's the number of it there if you need to know exactly. And it's sealed in a nice little plastic thing in that it kept the rust off of it. Sometimes, like, I've got stuff and they will rust on you. You'll get them in the package, but this one was actually sealed quite nicely. Wasn't covered in oil or anything. It had a little bit of preservative, but not bad. So the first thing I think I would show, like, just so you can see it, is they give you the little brass guard piece here, which is, you know, really smooth, nicely polished. I'll show the fit up of it later, but you can see how it's pretty rough in there. It's been roughly cut out. You can see, like, it's full of the edges on here are pretty good, but it is very rough, and there's a lot of burring around this piece. I'm not sure exactly how they cut them out of there, but that's, you know, it's a pretty good guard. It's a really nice heavy guard. I do like it. Your blade comes like this. It's got the protector on it, and it's already been cut to shape here. And the like the grinding and the everything on there, if we look at, like, which is going to be like the main part of this thing, it actually looks really nice. You can see the grinding in there, but I bet you it would polish out pretty good if you did extra fine work on there. It's not bad. And then here's our clipped point, and it looks pretty, from what I can see here, it looks pretty symmetrical. Let's see. It looks pretty nice. Of course, the tip is on there. It looks okay. The blade itself, the secondary edge, if you look at it, you'll look at it and you'll think it's like chipped or whatever, but it's actually just burring. It needs like, if you just went over it with something, it would probably straighten out, but the edge is very rough, and you can see here. You can see the it's quite rough. So of course everybody's going to sharpen the knife to their liking. I don't think you would want this just out of box like that. It does not say, which one thing I really like about this one is it does not say anything on here. Of course they could have put what steel it is if they even know, but there's nothing on here, so you could put whatever you want, your own custom logo or whatever on there. It's not interfered with, like, it doesn't say, you know, made in Pakistan or a company name or nothing. It's completely blank, so you put whatever you want there. That's pretty decent of them, and you can see how far they went with the polishing. This piece here, which our only marking is here, Pakistan, to show us that's where it comes from, but this is super rough. This, I have almost trouble holding on to it because it's so rough, this piece of steel. They have sort of relieved the edge so it's not super sharp around the edge. Like, here we can see how it's been cut. I'm guessing this is the, like, water jet or whatever they used to cut the blank out of. They pretty much just left it as is, which, you know, I mean, if this is something if you're into knife making and that, I mean, you're gonna know that like, this is fine. I mean, you're just gonna polish it out anyway at some point, but that's what it's very rough on the edge here, and then you have a little bit of a thing here. Like, it seems to be like symmetrical, and it doesn't seem to be damaged, or sometimes you get these edges in that, and this edge, actually, the way I feel it, it almost might be just rolled like smoothed down a little bit, and it's not too big a deal. We have our 3 holes. I noticed in the review some guy was complaining about the holes not being symmetrical or something, but on the picture it showed 2 holes, and maybe he was talking about that. Maybe they've changed it, but the holes look fine to me, and of course you don't have to use those holes. I mean, I'll probably go to a different size pin and just probably put 2 pins. And if you're doing I'm assuming you're probably going to do a coffin style handle on this, like the way it's already shaped for you, and you might just do like sets of pins on there. So the way the pins are in there, I think it's kind of irrelevant. I mean, you can just put your own, but whatever. And then if we look at here where we're cut, it looks okay. It's not, this one here is nice and rounded, shouldn't really be a problem, which of course is where all your stress is going to be. And then here too, like, it isn't a very sharp edge here, so I don't think I would worry about it breaking. Like, you could, for the price of this, you could get another one in the same probably lot and just beat it and see till something happens to it. But I mean, it's a very cheap knife. So yeah, you can see I'll kind of give a complete kind of go around here, so you can see the tooling on it, and you can see how where it's been polished is pretty fair. I mean, as far as the blade goes, because this does look good to me, I would say the only thing I don't like is the secondary edge is very, very rough. But of course, that's the edge you're going to be sharpening anyways. But yeah, I mean, there's not much more I can say about it. I mean, for the price, I'm impressed. Oh, one more thing is I can put the guard on here, which the guard actually fits. I mean, I would say it's acceptable. You know, like, it does give you some gapping, but for these Pakistani blades and that, I would say it's acceptable. It would be, I would say, fair as far as the fit up here. It, like, basically it's usable if you needed it, but you could always get something. I'm glad they included it. I would say that for sure. But yeah, this is just the little like the knife making, the Szco Hunter blade here, which is a Bowie knife. Like, I believe the blade is 10 inches. If it's not 10 inches, it's right under 10 inches. And so, I mean, for the price, I mean, if it's something you just want to practice your handles on, you can't beat it, in my opinion. So anyways, here's the knife, and thank you for watching.